A great Monday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, and we are a little bit on the late side. It's it's crazy, but we've been backstage for a while. It's just you lose track of time, and backstage like for five, I would say 5, 6, 7 minutes. I said, Kathy, oh, we still got some time, and so out there getting ready, setting our agendas for the rest of the day, and maybe even for the rest of the week. So lost track of time, so that's why we're 2 minutes late. But in lieu of that, we decided to dress alike, Kathy and I. You're on mute.
We're wearing pink, right?
Yeah, we decided to dress.
Yeah, well,
Decided,
it's the month, right?
yeah, I decided to dress alike, and that's coordination, which is important. One thing that you will never accuse us of is not being coordinated, except when we're walking. Had personally, I had a very bumpy weekend. Was dehydrated this weekend and a little bit out of it on Sunday, actually. So I decided to do a lot of bed rest and a lot of fluids on Sunday, and still woke up a little bit on the aching side, but it's part of it.
You're coming up with a flu, cold, or what?
No, I think it's still my pancreatitis. It's crazy because I thought once it starts to mellow out, I'll be okay, and but a friend of mine at church, one of the church members, she said, "No, Erasmo." He goes, "I was dealing with it for 3 months. He does 3 months." So I go like, "Yeah, I can't afford that. I cannot afford to get sick for 3 months. Not a good thing for me." But I feel a little bit better today. Still a little bit on the downside, but still good. So got these. We had this conversation and said, well, maybe we should just cancel the show today. I said I don't want to do that because it is an important day. Today is, folks, the last day that you can register to vote uh, for this election, this very, very important election. So if you have kids that have just turned 18 or 17, about to turn 18, or you are an adult and have never voted, never registered to vote, let me tell you, today would be the day. And it is a simple process. And the best place, and there might be a lot of individuals that are deputized in order to register folks to vote. But the best place for you to go and register to vote is here at their main office on Madison Street. It's Madison and 9th. I think
Yes.
Madison, well, is it 9th? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, 12, 11. Madison and 11th Street. Madison and 11th Street. Please, please. If you know anyone that is not yet registered to vote, please. It's very important because now we're 2 weeks away, and we are in the final stretch right before early
No
voting.
han llegado.
Not that?
No, no, sorry. I was talking.
We're both working. We're both at work. That happens when you're self-employed. Let me say, it should get a little bit on the heated side. Uh, as far as I know, we have one more forum, and that's going to be on the 10th at 10 a.m., Kathy.
At 10 a.m. And it's for the retirees, the retired teachers organization.
Barcia.
Bars. Mm-hmm.
It'll be Barcia. It'll be at the Galaxy Bowl. I don't know if it is open to the public or it's just open for their members. It's probably just for their members. I'm hoping that they opt to record it so that we can have it and you can see it. But if they don't, we'll see if they mind that we record it. I think it's important. But if you have a little bit of time, we'll probably be out of that forum like at 11:30, 12. If you want to come by the Galaxy Bowl, we'll be there and have conversations with you. Always open for conversations.
Open door policies.
Always. And because it is the last 2 weeks before early voting, one of the things that happens, and Katy and I were talking about this a little bit. One of the things that happens is you're going to start to see a lot of the bashing going on. And in regards to the bashing, it's not so much individuals speaking because let me tell you, at the end of the day, in my case, and I think, and I'm going to say for Kati's case as well, there's nothing for us to hide. I mean, they could go out there and say and mention my DWI or Arocati's fight with a previous board attorney. You could go. They could go out there and smear it, which they have before. But again, guys, very
But it
very.
was it was also a group of vendors.
Oh yeah,
And citizens need to understand there's a lot of money involved, a lot of money involved in these elections. And it's so unfortunate that the monies that belong in the classrooms and for the teachers and the employees, when you elect all these people, they're already in debt. They're in bed. They're already in bed and in debt with the vendors that have knocked on their doors and said, "I'll give you for your campaign. Go out." And if you see some of us, we have, and they're not even going to report all the money because they get cash. They get cash under the table during their election, and they are, guys. They are. It works like that. And trust me, I mean, I am sacrificing my time to be able to go out there and truly represent each and every one of you, and especially the students and the programs that are out there that are being removed. The teachers are being they're under a lot of more. They're under a lot more pressure than what they used to be. There's a lot going around, guys, and believe me, if you don't break that cycle of people that are out there running and wanting to be a group, because they're gonna have their deals already done by the time they get elected, they're gonna have their deals. All I can say is pay attention who you elect. Go out there and vote. A lot of people say para qué, why vote? Well, believe it or not, that why truly makes a difference.
it
And
does. It
I
really
mean,
does.
I mean, guys, you have a choice to elect the right people that have the knowledge to help and assist and make the best decisions for everybody that will be affected.
Yeah, and again, look, guys, I've posted both videos. I've shared it from the page of the associations. Go back and look at the AOBE's forum, and go back and look at Best's forum. I mean, that's all you have to do. Spend a little bit of time in doing the research and find out what these candidates bring to the table. And it's very, very simple, guys. In my case, my opponents bring nothing, nothing. And again, uh, I know for a fact that Mr. Ramirez and Farley Trevillo, they are being supported by one side or the other side, so they're getting money for their campaigns. The only other individual in my race, which is Augie, I know for a fact that I believe for a fact that he's has not received vendor money, has not been approached by vendors. And again, go back into the forums, and Augie does a great job, and of course myself in my race do a great job, and of course Kathy always hits it out of the park, always. Mute.
I think that some of the candidates, I don't think they really, um, I've never heard them speak, honestly. And I don't know really how they sound because I've never heard them. I know that unfortunately, the incumbent wants to get reelected, um, and just pay attention to what's going on in our school district right now. I had a parent last week on Thursday. She removed four of her children that weren't registered in BISD. She removed her two daughters and her two sons from BISD. She's exhausted, tired with the system. She doesn't believe in the system. She is very disappointed at the system. But then again, it's the way it's being managed. And it's unfortunate. Hello, good morning. And it's unfortunately that it's hurting the system. Taxpayers' dollars are not being spent wisely, and then on top of that, they really want to focus on passing a bond for 400. What is it? 400 plus million. I mean, it's just it's sad, and we got to pay attention, guys. We really do. Spread the word. Go out there, ask your family, ask your friends to support the candidates that'll really, truly be able to ask the hard questions. Regardless if we step on somebody's toes, we have to do our job. That is what we get elected for, and it's right around the corner. October 21st is early voting. That's when it kicks off. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and going back into Kathy's point, look, guys, we've been asked at the forums what is the number one issue with BIZ. What are the first ones you've got to address, and you've got to address the vendor situation. It's ridiculous, guys. It really is ridiculous. And again, as Cassie mentioned, uh, we all lose. And your concern may be facilities. Your concern may be your child unable to get to school because of zoning or transportation. Your issues may be a pay raise, as it is for teachers, or substitutes getting a little bit bigger chunk of the pie, and all the concerns that you may have. Believe this or not, it goes back to the vendors, guys, because any money that is deposited into the account of candidates or sitting board members, any amount by vendors, it hurts. It hurts the community as a whole, and that's what I think. Have him take the bugs, puppy. The bugs of toilet paper. It hurts the community as a whole, and that's what we need to put an end to. We need to put an end to. So again, and I say this. I asked Kati's opponent directly, "Are you getting money from Baltasar Salazar?" And it's very simple. It's a very easy yes or no. That's simple. Just answer yes or no, and would not answer the question. And she comes out with another question. Are you? And I said, absolutely not. That's how simple it was. Absolutely, emphatically, no way, Jose. Absolutely not. So, and it's concerning because bringing back this individual, this aside from being a vendor, dangerous for staff, very, very dangerous for staff. And anyone out there that wants to, file a grievance, wants their voice heard, it's not going to happen. And again, Farley's getting money from Baltasar. Nelda is getting money from Baltasar. Minerva is getting money from Baltasar. That's simple. Someone made mention, go, no, Minerva's not getting money from Baltasar. I'm sorry, guys. You may love Minerva to death. You may. I don't. You may love Minerva to death. But the fact of the matter is, I've seen it with my own eyes. I've heard it with my own ears, where she's out there, demanding money from him. And any money that is taken from Baltasar Salazar or any vendors, it hurts you. It hurts the community. ¿Qué tan seguro estás de que Baltasar no le paga a Marisa? Déjame decirte, Marianne, la razón por la cual estoy casi seguro que Baltasar no le está dando dinero a Marisa, porque sí me consta que Baltasar está dando dinero a, a Minerva. Esa es una. Dos, no tiene sentido que le dé a Marisa, porque como ustedes dicen y ustedes saben o dicen que Marisa está con el grupo de Eri y Daniela y ese grupo. Es lo que se dice. Y vamos a decir que está bien, que está con ese grupo. Si, no estoy diciendo que así es. Y si está con este grupo, este grupo fueron los que corrieron a Baltasar Salazar. So, no tiene sentido, Marian, que Baltasar Salazar le va a estar dando dinero a Marisa cuando está incluida en el grupo que no quieren a Baltasar Salazar y lo corrieron. Es por eso. Y le hice la pregunta directamente, así como se la hice a Nelda directamente. ¿Estás recibiendo dinero de Baltasar Salazar? Y rehusó contestar la pregunta. Así de fácil, como lo acabo de decir. Si tú me preguntas a mí, ¿estás recibiendo dinero de esta persona o de este grupo? Yo te voy a decir enfáticamente sí o no. Sí o no. Y es por eso. Cheese. Rubén. Y Marisa también. Que está recibiendo dinero. Ahí, no voy a apostar a mi primogénito de que en cuanto a ello, pero estoy casi seguro. Casi seguro. Katy, what are your plans for the last 2 weeks?
Well, I got to reach out to as many people as I can, which I have been doing. And I'm very grateful and very thankful for people that have been texting me and calling me and reaching out to me. We really need to stabilize the district. We really need good leaders. We need people that are really, really going to understand what their role is. And enough is enough. I think the district will not survive any longer, not with incompetence, not with people that have their own backdoor deals. Um, you know, tax rate is high for BISD. BISD taxes are extremely high versus all the other entities. And So I'm going to try to reach out as many people as I can for the next 2 weeks. That's what I'm going to do. That's I'm going to focus, and I'm hoping that this district has a change in good leaders for the board. It's an education system.
Te respeto y disfruto de tu espectáculo. Muy pronto descubrirás que su campaña está recibiendo dinero de él. Ah, perfecto. Y otra vez, al igual, mutuo respeto, Marianne, siempre, siempre. Si es así, entonces créamelo, el momento que nosotros nos demos cuenta de que Marisa anda recibiendo dinero de Baltasar, yo seré el primero en avisar. El primero, otra vez, no hay amistades en esto, no hay compañerismo en esto. No, el único amigo, y es lo que le digo a las personas que hacen pregunta, el único amigo que yo tengo en esta campaña es la comunidad, porque yo voy a hacer hasta lo que no para tratar de ayudar a la comunidad en contra de esas entidades de las cuales constantemente nos están fregando. Así de fácil. Mucho respeto, Marian, pues vamos a darle para adelante y vamos a ver, y con mucho gusto, si se descubre que Marisa está recibiendo dinero de Baltasar Salazar, créamelo, voy a ser el primero en gritar, te lo prometo. Sounds like a corrupt system. How can a few change it? Wouldn't it be logically that he system turned politicians rotten, Kathy?
Unfortunately, you struggle with that, but I think that if we it's time that you elect people that are really going to focus on finishing or setting the precedence of what needs to happen. And you need to turn it around. If you have the right people there, they can at least bring the issues up and talk about the political um, corruption that there is. I think it makes a difference. It really does. If you have some people that know exactly, but if you elect the people that don't know the difference of one issue and another, I mean, it's not going to help you. It's not. So you need to elect people that really want to make a difference and that understand their roles and responsibilities.
Yeah, again, I don't think everyone is cut with the same cloth, El Tucker. And again, I think there's some individuals that don't need vendor money in order to feel good or to fix their teeth or to be able to buy a car. Some of us, look, we're working it. Gati has a brand new international business that she's running with the water situation. Uh, there it is. It keeps coming out. I you've seen my posts. I've traveled around the world, uh, able to buy a couple of vehicles out there because of the work that we do. Nothing to do with vendors or anything else. About to buy a place at the island, Lord willing. And big old shout out to Genaro Martinez, my cuñado. Big shout out, who assisted in regards to the financing. We were approved for our loan, so thank you, Genaro Martinez, and thank you to a team Martinez, no relation. They went out there and are doing the last leg of the sale. So I appreciate that. I hope that this week we'll have more information in regards to closing and stuff. But we'll be having a place to go spend the weekend at the island. So again, everyone's invited. Everyone's invited. So if you have some time, come out to the island after I close, and we'll have a little party out there or something. What I hope that happens is that we get that place secured before the November 5th, so that after November 5th, we'll have something to celebrate at the island. And I hope Kennedy has something to celebrate with us, and myself, and any other candidate successful going to have a weekend off. Because let me tell you, running for office is not easy. Something that we mentioned earlier and have said before, guys, they come at you with everything, and it's draining. It's draining emotionally, financially. It's draining, especially on family time, and on the family. Because we have to separate a little bit from family, and that's not easy. That is not easy, and sometimes family feels the brunt force of the decisions that we make. I think So, Kathy, thanks for coming on.
Thank
Doing a
you.
quick show. Quick show. I'm going to go back to recuperation mode. Hopefully, as there will be 100
Good luck.
tonight.
Take care of yourself. Take
Like,
care
well,
of
yeah.
yourself.
I'm going to try and drink a lot of water, and then I come to the office and el garrafón está vacío. I'm going like, no, that's what I need. Water.
We deliver water. Alkaline water is good for
I'll,
dehydration. Remember,
I'll take some. I'll
text
take
me.
some at my office. I'll promote it too.
Right?
Guys,
That'll be good.
guys, have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. Be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.
Bye. God bless.
Bye, Kathy.